3, 2, you.
Alright, so I'm Alyssa, and everyone here knows that. My mom made this for me for Christmas, and I added pictures and memories onto it and stuff. This was literally in my room. I'm actually blonde. Everyone probably here knows that, but when I go to work, people don't understand that. Sometimes when I'll strip the color of my other hair, they say, "Did you dye your hair blonde?" One, you don't dye your hair blonde, you lighten it.
Don't they bleach it or something?
Yeah, I just strip the color out. It goes back to blonde. A couple of main points are talking about, one of them is cheer. My freshman year, I didn't actually make the team. I didn't make the team just by a couple points, but over the summer, coach messaged me. She's like, well, someone cannot be on the team, so they asked me if I wanted to join, and it was so big for me. I was so happy. And my sophomore year, it was a really big deal for me when I tried out, because I wasn't sure I was going to try out because I didn't make it the first time, and it was a big deal for me to make it. And so I kept one of the tryout sheets because it was my year coming back, because I made it myself. It was my job that I made it, and it was probably the coolest experience ever. And on the paper she wrote, "Welcome back, and you made it yourself," which was probably an extreme deal, but it's important. Along with cheer, I've done it since first grade. In first grade, I had to move to Perry because my dad passed away. My mom met a guy, and we moved down there. And they had more cheer programs than we did. So I had back handspring, triple splits, all the weird flippy stuff that people don't understand. And when we came up here, they didn't have any cheer programs, so I couldn't keep any of the abilities I had. All I did was soccer, kind of. Didn't know what to do with myself. And then 7th grade came along. We finally did cheer for basketball, and our cheer coach wasn't that experienced, so I really didn't gain any abilities. I gained most of my abilities in my sophomore year. And that's just kind of the true side of it. Last year I won the standout for homecoming. I never won the standout before, which is a really big deal.
What do you do to get that?
You're the most positive, you're doing the most skills, the loudest. Like, I did a bunch of walkovers and did a bunch of my skills, and I was so excited because there was at least 4 of us trying really, really hard, and I didn't think I got it, and I got it. It's like, yes. I beat the seniors. Another part of what I was going to talk about was my dad. When I was little, he passed away, and that is why I was held back. So technically I'm not supposed to be in this grade. I used to go to school with a lot of the kids that graduated here. I got pictures of me when I was little with them and stuff.
How old were you when you passed?
I was 5.
Okay.
It was April. And the last day I saw him was the Wednesday before, or the last day I saw him was actually Easter, so it's my favorite holiday. And then the Wednesday after that, he passed away at work, because he'd go away to go work, because he was a Boilermaker. And I just remember my mom taking us to my grandparents and them sitting us down and telling us. And as a child, I remembered a lot. Like, I have a really good memory of my childhood. And so I remembered everything. My little brother, he didn't understand any of it. And it was probably a big deal for my older brother, Austin. He was probably one of the biggest role models for me. Then it ended up turning into my pop Ken, because they're just alike. They've got the personality you have, Mr. Gross. Like, they're sarcastic, they're spouting off.
It's a polite way of saying smart ass.
Yes. Also, another thing I was going to talk about was hunting. I used to go out all the time with my grandpa when we were little, and we'd walk through the woods and find deer and stuff. He'd shoot them, but I'd always have to plug my ears because guns are so loud to me. Like, I have to wear earmuffs when I hunt. I hate it so much. And then my first year I ever went hunting, it was actually 8th grade, and I got a doe, and then it was a pretty big doe. I dropped it instantly. Didn't even walk, not proud of myself. My freshman year, I didn't get anything, no. But sophomore year, I shot my first buck, that was an 8-point, and he was about twice the size of my doe. He was huge. And I remember running out because he just dropped, and I didn't even tag it. Like, it's my property and stuff, but I didn't even think about it. I took my gun, unloaded it, and I just bolted my ass up to the house. Like, I didn't ride anything out there. I just ran like a mile home. And I told him, they're like, did you tag it? And I was like, no. So that was interesting. So I took the quad out there, loaded it up. It took forever. Some sports to do. I also snowboard during the winter. It's pretty fun.
I'm a skier.
You're weird.
No, skiing came first.
Skiing is just, no. Hunter gets it.
I hate skiing.
So these are just kind of my awards and accomplishments and kind of my childhood. That's a picture of me when I was really little doing cheer down in Perry. It's right next to Lansing. That's the road. It's right next to Lansing. But it's kind of far away. Yeah, that's me.
Okie dokie.
Well done. Well done. Well done.